Now, if that rolls off the chopping board, just leave it there. You don't want to use that unless you already cleaned the table off, but I still would use it because your guest doesn't know that. So just leave it there. Now, if you have your glass cup filled up to the rim just like this, then you can take another glass cup and just pour the rest in there. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and pour the vodka in here. This is Smirnoff vodka, plain. Make sure the vodka is plain. And you're just going to fill that all the way up to the top. But not to the point where the vodka is spilling over. There we go. So this is what it looks like. Now you want the juices to flow inside of the glass before you refrigerate it. Just make sure you take your time doing this so your cucumbers won't fall out, because if you don't take your time, you will make a mess. Now you can use a spoon or a knife. Everything is, that's fine. So you're going to take this, put this in the refrigerator. So we're going to let that sit in there and chill. We're going to toss this to the side. Now we're going to start putting our ingredients in it. Please make sure you have a few ice cubes only in the cocktail shaker, because if not, your drink will be watery. You want a watery drink, not this drink. So we're going to start with the cucumber vodka that we already made. And if you have some pre-made, you will need 1.5 ounce. To measure that, you can use the measuring cup, or you can use the measuring to this kind of measuring to pour the alcohol in there. If you use this, you will pour the alcohol in here and over the cocktail shaker so it won't spill all over the table. So we're going to get our cucumber vodka out of the refrigerator. So at this point, 30 minutes have passed and it should be cold. It should have that chill, icy look on the side, that frost. So you just want to take your strainer, put it on top of the glass. Now you definitely want to be careful with this, because if not, it will be a huge mess and it will fall over everywhere. So you just want to tilt it, and make sure you use the hand that you're most comfortable with. I'm right-handed, so I'm using my right hand. Just tilt it in here. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing it like that, use your measuring cup. And see how it's falling over inside the cocktail shaker? Make sure you take your time. Now there we go. We have 1/2 ounce here. 1.5 ounce of cucumber vodka. Now we're going to put this down, back on the napkin, put this to the side, pour it in here, and in the cocktail shaker. There you go. Now if you have a little splash, that's okay. Make sure you have a napkin next to you to clean it up, so just in case your guests arrive, boom, it's already done. Alright, tonic water. You're going to need 1/2 ounce of tonic water in this drink. Now if you cannot remember everything that goes in the drink, please feel free to use the book. Leave it next to you. You have a book holder to place the book on, that's fine. So you want to pour 1/2 ounce of tonic.
Oh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make sure your tonic water is not shaken up. All right, because that's the last thing you want right now. Okay, that just splashed everywhere. But that's all right. We're having fun right now. We're rolling in a good time. So let's continue this drink. You just need 1/2 ounce. And like I said, if you don't want to pour it in there and you don't know how to measure it without using the measuring glass, you just pour 1/2 ounce in there. You pour it in here. And next you will use a ½ ounce of pickle juice. Now with the pickle juice, you want to make sure the pickles don't fall into your drink. So you can, like I said, pour it like that, or just take this and pour it in here. So just in case the pickles do fall in your drink, you don't have to worry about it falling in your drink. You just go in here, ½ ounce. Okay. Now, if your soda explodes, your tonic water explodes, just make sure you have the rag handy. That way, when your guests come in, everything is clean before they actually sit down and get the drink. So, I'm gonna pour this in here. I tell you, you just never know what may happen on this show, okay? Now, the next thing you want to do after pouring the pickle juice inside, you want to cover it. You never want to leave anything unopened. Sanitation is the key. Now you're going to take the top part of your shaker. Now you only want to shake this up for 10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. Now you definitely want to be careful shaking this up too. You don't want to, you want to make sure your hand is here if you're using this, and shake really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If your hand is not here, you're going to have a big mess, and it's going to be everywhere. So if you feel like you need to shake it just a little bit, then just do that. Now with the cucumber vodka, after you pre-make it and you don't see the juices flowing, just stir it with your spoon. So that's why the spoon is here. Even with this, if you just want that pickle flavor, more of it, you will put just a little bit more pickle juice in it, and you will stir it. Don't shake it up anymore, because it will water down the drink. Okay, we're going to take this. Then take the strainer, put it on top of the cocktail shaker. You will pour it in the glass. No ice in your, I use an old-fashioned glass, but you can use a plastic cup just like this, as long as it's small. But no ice in here. Too much ice, watery drink. Just remember that. I'm just going to pour it up halfway full, because you're going to top this off with the sour mix. So top it off with a ½ ounce sour mix. You can count, or like I said, you can use the glass.
I'll be a guinea pig. You're like, what's the word?
We have a guest today on the show to try the drink. So this is a ½ ounce. I'm just gonna pour this in here. Now we're going to use 2 pickles as garnish. You're going to take your fork. You're going to open this. Take it out. You never want to dig your hands in the jar. Always use something. Now you can just tear it open, or you can use a knife. There you go.
Did I just interrupt that? Oh, my bad.
This is pickle in a pickle, okay? So welcome Jasmine, my guest host. Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
All right. Are you ready to taste this drink?
Yes, I am.
You ready to tell the audience how good or how bad
Yes.
it is? Be honest.
I will, trust me.
All right, here you go. Now you can eat the pickles first, then throw it back. This is not a sip drink. You're going to throw that back. A shooter, this is a shooter. A shooter is just a double shot. So you eat the pickles first, throw it back, or hold the pickles in your hand and throw the drink back.
She's just a little person.
This was really good. It's delicious.
And she liked it. I know it seemed like an odd combination, but I tell you, an odd combination could be a best combination.
Good message.
Yes, and that's our other guest host that will be on the show later on. So this is it. Welcome to Rolling the Good Times. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you watching. All right, more videos to come. I promise you, we're gonna have more videos. Thank you for tuning in. Have a nice day.